The exercises of warm-up number 2 will help you to increase your flexibility and range of motion. Allowing your body time to loosen up is key to preventing injuries down the road. Throughout these exercises, you'll be working your entire body, focusing on proper positioning of your joints. Over time and with practice, you'll find that you can stretch into positions that you couldn't before.
Being flexible is an important part of staying healthy and playing to the best of your ability. When you reach to throw the disc, when you rotate over on the mark, or when you reach over your head to catch the disc, you're depending on your body to make split-second adjustments. Flexibility can be increased and maintained over time. The following set of exercises will show you how to do this.
The exercise we're going to address is a neck roll with extension and flexion. So when rolling your neck, just let your head drop and gently roll each direction. The key here is to have a constant speed, not going too fast and making jarring motions. When you have extra tension on one side of your neck, say here, what you'd like to do is drop your head towards the opposite side so your ear comes close to your shoulder. Gently take your hand and pull down on it. This stretch can be done on both sides. So say you have some tension on this side, gently drop your head, pull down with the hand, and be careful not to let the shoulder raise. What we want to do is let that shoulder relax and keep a level plane. Now we're going to look at arm circles. Arm circles start with your arms fully extended. Turn your palms so they face forward and start to slowly roll back, going small to large circles. As you go, you can go bigger and bigger, and eventually just going one side then the other, allowing greater range of motion. You can also do arm circles forward, so rotate your palms down. Again, small circles, slowly getting bigger and bigger. And once again, we have the option to go one side then the other for the greater range. Now we're going to look at trunk rotations. When doing a trunk rotation, apply your hands to your hips, slowly bend your knees, and just rotate your hips around in either direction, trying to hit the end points of your flexibility. You can go one way and then going the other way. This will loosen up your lower back and hips. Pretend like you're doing a hula hoop. Next up is the lateral squat. Starting with your feet shoulder-width apart, take a step to your right, keeping both toes straight. Squat down slowly, raising up your hands for balance, creating a line between your hip, knee, and ankle, trying to sit your hip back, keeping the left leg straight, keeping your left foot flat. So again, starting here, feet wider than shoulder width, sit, creating that straight line, extending the arms up for balance, and keeping that hip back. Next up are leg swings. Using a partner for stability. If you don't have a partner, you can use a fence or anything that's stable. What I'm going to do is keep my chest up tall, tighten my stomach, and lift my left leg up and gently swing it front to back. Relaxing it on the back, kicking it straight ahead, working on stretching the hamstring and hip flexors. Holding on to your partner or fence, you can do either leg. Again, this is a great way to stretch out that hamstring and hip flexor. Trying to keep your chest up tall and not letting your body go all over the place. We want to keep our chest up tall and be very stable. Next, we're going to look at the Spiderman. Starting in a push-up position, it's a three-part exercise. taking a big step out to your left hand, again, creating that 90-degree angle, dropping your left elbow towards the ground, stretching your hip flexor and hamstring. The second part is a torso rotation. I'm going to lift my left hand towards the sky, looking towards that hand with your head. Again, making sure that I keep my back leg straight and not letting it drop to the ground. Then going to the third part, I'll drop my hand to the outside of my leg, lift my hips up high, straightening that front leg, lifting that toe, and stretching my hamstring. This can be done on both sides. This is what the sequence would look like in real time. This exercise is called the inchworm. Starting in a push-up position, I'm going to let my hips drop to the ground, relaxing my shoulders back, getting a nice back stretch. Then I'm going to shift my weight back to my heels by pushing my heels back and lifting my hips up high, locking my knees, walking my feet towards my hands, keeping my back flat, and then walking my hands forward back to the push-up position. Again, dropping the hips, bringing the shoulders back, shifting the weight up and back, keeping pushing the heels towards the ground, then walking my feet forward towards my hands, and then again walking forward back to the push-up position, and again hip drop with the shoulders back, curling the toes back, walking the feet to the hands, and then walking the hands away.